Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video. I haven't done one of these in forever, and I know what you're thinking. Since when does she have an accent? Girl, I don't. I'm just playing. But something about the fact that I'm not cutting this video at all, and I am just going to upload it as is a little bit frightening to me, but we're gonna get through it. Basically, if you guys don't know, I post every single Monday, right? Like, we started that last week, and I just can't give up on y'all. And I'm not saying that like I wasn't prepared, because girl, we have 5 videos in the vault right now. But I'm gonna explain why no fully edited video came out today, and then you're gonna understand. But I was dedicated to the bit, and I was like, girl, we need to make sure that we get a video out no matter what, no excuses, because I know y'all don't trust me already. I know that y'all have trust issues with me, and that is valid. That is very valid, and I understand why. But just know that if you're watching this video the day that it comes out, the night that it comes out, that this is live. Like, it is currently September, what is it? What day is it, girl? And see, I feel rushed because I'm not editing this video. I'm like, there's no cuts right now. It is September 16th at 7:57 p.m. And I've never posted an uncut video. I might be lying, but I don't know. But you guys are gonna get the raw, real me. This is me. Granted, though, I'm rushed to go to dinner, so I don't have that much time to like chat some shit if I really wanted to. We're still gonna chat shit. Going with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade medium 4. See, that's embarrassing. And if I was editing this video, I would have reset that and cut that out, but we don't have time for that. So you guys are really gonna see the real me right now. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Okay, let's just get into it. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut up now. Basically, I have a bunch of videos ready, right? But the next video that's supposed to be coming out is an office tour video, because I have an office, which I'm gonna explain why I have an office in this video, so don't you worry. And then tomorrow's video, yes, because I'm gonna post a video tomorrow, is going to be the office tour. But I was supposed to post that today, but then girl, the audio was all out of whack, and I was like, oh my god, maybe like we can try to fix this or whatever. Turns out we can't fix it, so I'm just like, ugh. It's already kind of a little bit late, and if I would have known earlier that I could have made like that I was just gonna post it and there was gonna be no fix, then I would have gone to the office and like taken some pictures. Because the thing is, I would have had nothing to post on IG to be like, oh my god, go watch the new video, because I have looked like shit 9 times out of 10 in the office. And like the first week when I was in the office, I like dressed up and everything, but I forgot to like take pictures. And then now, if I were to post that I posted a new office video, I would have had like no reveal picture, because whenever hold on, I need to wet my beauty blender. Oh, my phone just dropped. Because whenever I post like, oh my god guys, like just got a new house or just moved, I always post a picture on my Instagram. I know this sounds so fucking stupid, but please just try to understand me here. And like I posted on Instagram to promote the video, but I would have had nothing to post. So I'm just like, fuck, like I can't post the video. And for some reason I couldn't find the thumbnail. So I was like, damn, like, but then all the rest of the vlogs, because I have like 4 or 5 vlogs filmed, but they all include the office. And like, I would have just went to the office with no context. And like, I didn't know if I wanted to do that to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted you guys to like understand the context of like the fact that I got an office and stuff. Because I feel like it would make it like more fun for you guys, you know? So what the fuck is this? Oh, there we go. So anyways, I couldn't post the rest of the vlogs because they all include the office. And then I filmed a get ready with me the other day, and I was like, oh, like banking on posting that today because it was being finished, edited today. And then I watched the video back and I was like, this is straight ass. Like, this is straight dookie. Like, what was this girl saying? And maybe it's the perfectionism in me, but that's what our first topic is at, because I wrote down some notes on a legal pad. Is this a legal pad? I don't think so. I think I'm being dramatic. I think it's a mini legal pad of the things that I wanted to say, because I asked you guys the other day on my spam account, which if you guys don't follow my spam account, you're missing out. You're missing out, girl. But I posted them the other day on my spam account, and I was like, oh, asking about podcast advice, because if you guys didn't watch like my other video, I was talking about how I want to have a podcast, and I asked you guys like podcast advice, because I don't listen to that many podcasts, so like I don't understand podcast etiquette. And then you guys are basically saying like, make sure you stay on topic, girl, like don't go off rambling too hard. And I'm like, ooh, like I could so see myself doing that. So before I filmed this video, actually this wasn't intentional, I was just having like low-key, I don't want to say a mental breakdown because that sounds so serious, but that's the only word I know how to use right now, so I'm just saying mental breakdown. I was having like a little bit of of a mental breakdown, but not that. It's just that, you know, sometimes you go through ebbs and flows, and like sometimes you're really unmotivated and like you're just battling your mind every day. And the battling of the mind takes so much energy out of you that like you're just crunched over at a table, like looking down and like scribbling your thoughts on paper. Because that was me today as I was waiting for the fucking printer to print, because some reason it took literally realistically 7 minutes to print out one piece of fucking paper, and I needed the piece of paper to print out so that I could film my brand deal and like do the productive thing that I needed to do. But as the printer was printing, I was like literally staring and just like, anyways, so I wrote down notes, and on there was talking about the fact that I think I'm painfully a perfectionist. And I didn't think that I was a perfectionist, because it's like, girl, how are you a perfectionist? But then you also have like 700 videos on your YouTube channel. Like, make that make sense. You know what I mean? Like, make that make sense. But I'm like, you know what I really think it is? I'm gonna go in with the, oh, by the way, that concealer was the Kylie Cosmetics and the Kosas one. The best combination ever, or just the best concealers ever, IMO, my personal opinion. So good, so creamy. I think that they're dupes for each other, and the Kosas concealer is the one that I've been using for the past, I don't even know, 2 years, 3 years, something like that. Discovered her, she's about basically the same. So, do what you will with that information. Then I'm gonna go with the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. Now this is a little bit dark for me, but before you think, oh my god, is it hickey? No, girl. You guys remember, if you guys watch the Japan vlogs, I have a rash, a necklace rash, and she comes back here and there ever so often. But I'm like, oh, do I really need this foundation for a nice night out? Yes, just a little bit. Bronze up the skin, girl. Just a little, just a little. But you know what? It's like, because I think that now I fucking run a business and I'm also a YouTuber, which I think that like I forget that that means that like you're gonna have less energy for things, right? And in a way, like I can't sit there and perfect a YouTube video for a week straight because I have the time, and that's the only thing I'm doing is posting YouTube videos, so that I can like post multiple YouTube videos, because I'm like, literally that's the only thing I wake up thinking about is like what the fuck I'm gonna post on YouTube next. So then it's like, oh my god, like obviously like I can be happy with the videos that I'm posting and like not be like, oh it needs to be like this and it needs to be like this, which is the reason why like I don't post as much. But I don't know where that was getting at, but basically I feel like I'm putting like energy 50-50, not actually, like that's not actually the split, but I feel like I'm splitting my energy, and I've never had to do that in my life before. And if you're wondering what the other thing I'm splitting my energy to is, it's alchemy, which, girl, we're wearing some samples right now, but this color is not coming out. It's just my own personal sample that I made for OGX, because I was filming an OGX brand deal. Like, look at this, I'll show you. I was filming an OGX brand deal, and they were like, where are brand colors? And I was like, let me just fuck around and make a fabric this color. Anyways. So that's what I'm splitting my energy between, right? Which in return means that I'm not putting 100% attention into both things. Which I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I think it's good having other things that you're thinking about than like the only thing you've thought about your entire life, which is for me YouTube. But also at the same time, I think that that is what has made me maybe recognize for the first time ever that I think I'm maybe a little bit of a perfectionist, but I don't want to label myself as that, you know, like I don't really like labeling myself. But my friend did bring it up the other day, and now I can't forget it, because I'm like, wait, I could see that, you know, like I am pretty picky when it comes to things. And like when it comes to my YouTube videos, I would say like, no, maybe I'm not that picky, but I don't know. I don't know, girl. But I just have a very specific vision in my mind. Anyways, so, which means that videos are just taking a little bit longer to come out because I'm just thinking so hard. Like the Office video, I'm like cringing at the audio. So tomorrow when you guys watch the Office tour, please don't mind how bad the audio is. Like I was so close to not posting it, but then I was like, girl, like you gotta stop doing this to yourself. Like you really gotta stop doing this to yourself, where like something's not perfect and then you put it off. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, no, but like I know that this is gonna get so many views, and like I wanna make sure I'm putting my best self out there, because I don't want someone to watch the video and be like, ew, this video is so ass. But then I posted on my Instagram account and I was like, guys, like I have this video, but the audio sucks. And they're like, I don't care, Mai. Like I would literally watch a video that had no sound and no visuals and eat it up like lasagna. And I was like, are you guys for real right now? So I'm just gonna post the video anyways. I'm using the Ilia, whatever this is called in the shade Stutter. So beautiful. It's a color haze multi-use pigment. I just love this color because to me it's like a naturally pink orange, and I like it as like an underbase to like make it look like I'm a sun-kissed girly, because then I like to go in with any other blush. Literally, I don't care. I'm gonna use this one from MAC. It's a little bit more pinky. Rub it on the back of my hand so that I'm not like shocked, but just to add a little bit dimension. But yeah, and I think now that I recognize that, maybe I'll be able to release a little bit better, because, or maybe I'll accidentally cling on to the idea that I am a perfectionist, because I don't know. Personally, I don't like to label myself, once again, because what if I'm like manifesting the fact that that's who I am? This is a Fever Tree Lime and Yuzu natural flavored sparkling water. The taste is zesty and fresh, if you were wondering. This is water, by the way. I've been unusually thirsty lately, but at the same time, are we surprised? Like, I literally went so long without drinking water. Non-intentionally, I think I just forgot. Like, I forgot water existed. And then someone had to remind me, like, hey, Maya, when was the last time you drank water? Like, you don't drink water, do you? And I was like, ew, I felt offended by that. I was like, what? Because the fuck, I'm always like, imagine being somebody that doesn't drink water, that like prefers Coke over water. Like, what? Like, water, like, what? And then now I'm out here like not drinking water, and I'm like, but I don't need to though. Anyways, so I chugged a glass of water before this. Go drink your water, guys. Oh, I know what it was. It's because I was complaining about my skin, and I was like, oh my God, my skin is so bad. And they were like, when was the last time you drank water? And I was like, about that, you know? But we're back. What else is on this list? Oh, why do I have an office? Why do I have an office? Because you guys are about to see me exist in an office. Basically, I've owned Alchemy for 3 years now. We launched 2 years ago on July 4th, but I took like a year to develop it. But during the developing time, I didn't have a team. Like, I literally didn't have anyone, and I was just like outsourcing my personal self. And then on year 2, I like had somebody helping me. And then by this year and a little bit of last year, I then basically had one intern and one time full employee, I guess. So it was like a three teamer. And then basically one of them actually applied off the spam account, which I don't know how professional that is, but like, I'm not mad about it. You know, I'm just like, I think it's funny when I say it out loud. But one of her, she, why am I so awkward right now? No, she literally DM'd me on the spam account. She was like, hey, Mari, like, I go to school in New York. If you're ever looking for somebody, like, I would love to work. And I was like, hey girl, send me your resume. And she applied. And then she started off as an intern, and then now she's dead has been a full-time employee for like a year now. So basically what I'm saying is the team is growing, and then I have like, there's a couple of people on the team now. And we were working, like, why am I so awkward? I think it's because I've never explained this before. And we were working from my home for a while, but then the thing is, like, when people are working from your home, it's just like, I feel like, especially when people are fucking full-blown adults and they don't have that third space. And what I mean by that is like when, like, let's say it's a fucking Monday morning and like you want to go to like a social place or go to work. Like, if they're just at my house, like, they don't have anywhere to go, you know? So like, you're either at home or like you're not going to work, I guess. If you work from home, I'm sure you know what I mean. And I was like, no, like, I want to be able to create a space where somebody feels like, you know, like they like their job, they like waking up and going to their job, you know, and I wanted that space for people, even though we're a small team. And I wanted that separation between my house where, like, you know, let's say for some reason I woke up on a Tuesday and I was like, fuck, like, I feel like really working on YouTube today, or like, I feel like I really need to get my house clean today. Like, me being the owner of my brand, being able to sit home, and then my team can be able to go into the office and like do whatever they feel like they want to do, you know, and having that separate space of me going into the office every single day. And also, I don't know if you guys know this, but I live in Brooklyn. So basically I never go into the city anymore. Where's my beauty blender? I like never go into the city anymore because I live in Brooklyn, and which is why we're gonna move back into the city, because I realize I am never in the city anymore. By the way, I was just using the Bondi Bell Nudies matte in Bondi Bell Nude Sticks. And I've literally used, look at this. Look at how much I've used. This is my second one now. She's so good. This is just a nice cool tone. And then over top, I went in with the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze. in, I don't know what shade this is. Maybe called Hyper Bronze. Very beautiful. Also, notice the way that my tone and my voice changed once I started talking about business. Gross. Sometimes I'm like, ew, why am I trying to be like a boss babe when I'm just a girl at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, why am I thinking about things that stress me out? But anyways, so I was like, oh yeah, and this would be such a great reason for me to like not separate, but in a way like be excited for work, you know, like I wake up and I like go into the city, and it'd be a great way for me to get back into the city. Because I feel like I've just gotten really used to staying at home, and like, I don't know if there's any separation between work and my life, which I personally don't think that I minded that much, but I think I was really thinking about like other people in this situation where I was like, oh, like I want people to have a place to go. Because like, I feel like, I don't know, if you work from home and that's your life, let me know how you feel about it. Because I know a lot of people do that, you know? And like, I wonder, like, do you mind not having an office? Like, I'm really curious. Anyway, so I got an office. I'm really excited. Also, like, just the clothing brand is, I don't even think it's a clothing brand at this point. Just the clothing brand. The lifestyle brand. We're coming out with so many other products other than just hoodies. But the brand is definitely expanding. We're coming out with more products. And I think I'm just taking it a little bit more seriously because I think it's like such a interesting output of creativity when like I can create products and wear my own products. But I'm really excited for you guys to experience that. To be honest, I don't really have like a lot to say about it right now because my life is kind of in shambles. This is the Tatcha, the Kiss lip mask. This is so good. Hello, focus. Hello, girl. It is so freaking good. It looks like this. Girl, it looks like a little slime. And look at my lips. And I know that whole like thing about, oh my God, I have an office. And then now I'm like, oh, my life is in shambles. You're like, girl, what? No, basically, for some reason, the rest of this is the other thoughts that I've been having. I have like lost a lot of energy for some reason. Like, I think that I haven't felt this way in a minute. I don't think. I say that, but who knows? But I don't think I felt like this in a while. But I genuinely am like, oh my God, like, I know what's right for me and I know what I should do as a responsible adult, and like, I know what would bring me forward in life. And like, I only say this because, no, I don't even know why I'm trying to explain why I'm saying this. In my personal opinion, I feel like I've been slacking and I feel like I haven't been a very reliable person. And I just feel like I haven't been showing up for others and in the way that I want to. And then also I know that I'm not like the most reliable person right now. And like, I don't know how I feel about that, you know, like that doesn't make me feel good. And I would say like, I haven't been filling up my cup at all, which in return means that I don't have the energy for other people. And I don't like that the way that I'm showing up for other people in my life right now, because I know that that's not the version of me that I like. You know what I mean? But it's like naturally that just like happens when you don't have any energy for yourself. You become more short. I at least do. Like I become more short with people, and maybe I'm not as present or there with people because I'm thinking about like what I'm stressed about, or you know what I mean? Like, or what, like and that's just all in return because I didn't take time for myself in the morning. I didn't take that extra hour to make sure I was okay. I didn't like make sure that I took care of myself, did my makeup, felt good about myself. You know what I mean? Like washed my hair and did my journaling and drank my tea and had time with myself. Like I feel like lately I've just been waking up and just existing. And I say that because I've had a friend staying with me and stuff, and like lately I've been around people 24/7, and like if you guys know me, like I'm very much a lone person, and I think that that's what I wanted. Like I wanted to be a social creature. Like that's, if you look at my vision board, like that's really what I wanted. Like I wanted gatherings with friends and stuff. And now looking back at it, the vision board that I made in February is very much what my life is now. But then I also think that I am so drained. I'm so drained. And I think that I wrote here that it's been leading to insecurity and like not having trust in myself. Cause it's like, I can tell myself like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna wake up at this time and I'm gonna get this deal done and I'm gonna go to the gym. And then when you consistently don't show up for yourself, that leads, oh, these are not even fucking sisters, girl. Uh-oh. Anyways, well, I guess we're gonna go for the big wing today, because girl, what the fuck? Sorry, guys. I hate that I can't edit this part for you. Sorry, you just have to really exist with me for a second as I try to fix my eyeliner. Yeah, it leads to like having no trust in yourself, because it's like you don't even trust that you're gonna do something that you say that you're gonna do. And I feel like having that trust within yourself is what so much of confidence is like when you like know that you can do whatever you want. Genuinely, it's like if I set my mind to something, I can do it, because like I know that if I tell myself I'm gonna wake up at this time, then I'm gonna wake up at this time. And it's like, that's just such like a powerful feeling. Like I don't know what that feels like. I have not consistently been to the gym in like fucking, I can't even remember the last time I was consistently going to the gym. Like definitely over a year ago. Like I could not tell you when that was. Like when was the last time I consistently posted on YouTube? I also don't know. Like there's nothing in my life right now that I have been genuinely, truly consistent for, at least nothing that I can think about right now. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really just floating on this fucking rock right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm really waking up and it's like, what's the goal, what's the plan? Like, what am I, you know what I mean? Like I really haven't shown up for myself at all. And that's like interesting. Yeah, and I think that maybe what would help is having alone time. Like I'm genuinely hoping that that'll help, because I haven't done that yet. Like truly where I've been alone for like a couple weeks. I think I have when I went to Japan, but I haven't been like in my house alone since like 2 years ago when I first moved here. Because since then I've been like consistently living with my parents or living with my friends and stuff. And like, it's just, I don't know what it's like, but I do know that I thrived being alone. And I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying living with people right now, but I'm just like, something's gotta change. Like something is, I'm not happy with the way that I'm living right now. And that sounds so bad to say, because I really am. Like I love what I have and I love my life. And like, there's nothing that I'm lacking, I feel. It's just something doesn't feel right. Like I feel so low energy and I just don't feel the most me right now. And I'm feeling like waves of sadness, interestingly enough, which I don't think that I like felt that often before. But by the way, that was just not me being like, by the way, this was the MAC Pro Locked Brow Gel. And then I used the Urban Decay 24/7 Inks Eyeliner in 0. But yeah, and it's like honestly interesting to see like how much being sad or low energy can like hinder my life, because I think that I'm always so go, go, go. And you guys probably know me as somebody that's always on top of things and like so productive. Like that's kind of like what I'm known for, I guess, in maybe the YouTube space or something, is maybe being a productive person or someone that seems like they have their life together. Which is very interesting, because in my own perspective, I would say my life is not together at all. But it's interesting. I keep saying it's interesting. When I think that I'm that type of person where, like, you know, I can control my thoughts and I could get things done and I can push through. Like, I would say I'm a very resilient person, but when I'm faced with the fact that I have no energy to even do it, even though I know it's right for me, it's like, whoa, that is like, whoa, because it's like, this is essentially what depression felt like when I was younger. But I would say, like, depression when I was younger, that feeling or whatever that was felt very dark and it felt like negative. And I wouldn't say that, like, that's how I feel. I just feel super extremely low energy and like I am just in my head a lot and I'm very overwhelmed, but I don't know if that's what I would classify as depression or anything, and I'm not trying to label myself or anything right now, but I do think that it's interesting that that is a feeling of depression that is something that's indescribable and you only know it if you felt it, where it's like, you know that you need to get up, you know that going on your phone is bad for you, like, you know it. And maybe this is also something like addiction in a way, because I could see this being like a phone, like, you know the phone's bad for you, or you know the alcohol's bad for you, you know what I mean? Or like, you know what you could be doing better. Like, I know that I need to get up and I need to film this brand deal. I know that I need to get up and reply to these emails, because if not, then, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to, you know? Well, I don't have to, but you know what I mean? And it's like, I know that, like, if I don't do this, there's gonna be a lot of consequences. But for some reason, I cannot fucking do it. Like, I can't do it. And it's like, literally feels like, oh my gosh, like, it's a crazy feeling, because you're like, no energy. And I'm sure everyone's felt this before, but wow. When you're feeling like that, all I gotta say is that shit is tough. That shit is tough to get through. But it's like, how do you even get out of that? That's where I'm at right now, where it's like, how do you even get yourself out of that? How? I asked this Pham account the other day, like, what do you do when you're sad? Because I'm like, how? Like, help. And like, I'm trying, and I think maybe this alone thing might help. I've been alone for one day and I've cleaned out my entire closet and decluttered and everything. And I'm like, okay, like, I think we're good. I think maybe hopefully this will work. And I really do hope it works. So I think being alone is really good for me. But we're gonna try that out. And also, like, all these vlogs that are coming out, like, you guys are gonna see, like, I am having so much fun and I'm doing so much and stuff. But I think that I wanted to also come here and talk to you guys, because I'm just like, there's also a part of me doing all that stuff where I'm like scared to post it, because I'm like, wait, you guys are seeing me in a light that I have never really even seen myself. You know, I feel like I'm sharing a part of me that you guys haven't seen, and that opens me up to so much. Because it's like, even I can watch my videos back and be like, oh, like, I hate the way I'm talking. And like, you know that feeling that you have, I don't know, maybe a lot of you feel this, where it's like you record yourself or you hear your voice play back to you and you're just like, oh, like, you cringe a little bit. Like, I think I've gotten used to that, where like, I don't cringe at my voice just talking to myself, but I cringe whenever I hear myself in situations that I'm not used to seeing myself, which is like around people. So I'm like, watching back those videos actually fucking scares me. And I'm like, oh my God, you girl, why are you talking like that? But you know what? We're human, I guess. But just know that I'm still here. That's basically the point of the video, is that I'm still here. And I want you to know that I'm still here, and that I'm a real fucking human being reading these comments, and I do care. Because I think that a lot of the times, like, we can watch YouTubers, and at least I do this. Like, I've been on an obsession with YouTube recently, where I've been watching like a lot of YouTube videos, because my phone broke for like 2 days. So I was on my laptop, and like, instead of procrastinating on Instagram or anything, because I couldn't, I just went on YouTube and I just started watching a bunch of YouTubers, and like, it's very interesting. Like, I'm just watching somebody, but I think sometimes I forget, like, wait, this is a real human being with their real human being lives, you know? Like, but I think YouTube does a really good job at really making me feel connected to somebody. And I think that I watch YouTube with like a lot less judgment than I would anyone else's life. But I also think that, like, I don't know what it is about YouTube. You guys let me know how you guys feel, but I guess, like, when I watch YouTube, I realize also like how mundane people's lives are, and I think it comforts me in a way. you know, where I'm seeing somebody organize their kitchen and it's like, yes, like we all have to go through that, you know, where you move into a new apartment and you're like organizing your kitchen and trying to figure things out. And you see like the mistakes somebody is making and being like, wait, I tried this instead. Or like, I bought this and it didn't work. It's like those human little interactions with things that just make something seem so real, you know, but in an Instagram reel or short or TikTok, you like only have so much time to like get the point across. So I think that when I like consume Instagram, like maybe I look at it with a different lens, or like TikTok, but like with YouTube, it feels like comforting in a way. I don't know. I genuinely feel like I really like the people I watch in a way. I don't know how to make sense of that, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. But what else did I want to say? What I wanted to say is I love you so much. And that sounds corny. And I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that. And I need to wipe this off because I'm taking so long and I need to go soon. Don't I? Okay, we're gonna finish it with a highlight. And then we're good to go. I went for like a more bushy brow. This was the Kosas Brow Pop, by the way, in the shade dark brown. I really, really, really love her. Really, really love her. Highlight. I'm gonna go with the House Labs. I don't know where my highlight brush is. What's one last thing we should talk about? Oh my god, should we talk about the fact that like, what the fuck, girl? Like, do you have a boyfriend or something? I don't know. But I am interested in a boy. And I really like a boy. And I went on a first date with this boy back in June, was it? No, May? Maybe May. But we've been chatting, we've been talking. Why did it just get so awkward? This is in peach quartz. Okay. That was crazy. I don't know why I had to end it like that. You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy of me. Should I need to line my lips, don't I? Comment down below. I'll be reading your comments. And if you've got this far in the video, please comment. Let's comment. I can't believe you're allergic to peaches. And then let me know what you're allergic to, because I am allergic to peaches. Peaches is the worst. And then nectarines, apples sometimes. Just a lot of different fruits, especially the ones with the skin. I don't know what it is. I developed this like last year. Oh my god. But also, I've recently developed my love for olives. I don't know what it is about olives. I used to hate them, like HATE them, hate them. And that was the only food, okay, I need to wipe my lips. That was the only food that I refused to eat, was olives. Like, I like all foods except for olives, right? And then the other day I was on a plane and there was this snack box and it had a bag of olives in it. And I was so hungry that I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat the olives. And then I was like, wait, why are these not bad? Green olives are better than black ones. And now I have an olive addiction. And the other day, yesterday, I went to Trader Joe's and I bought myself a jar of olives and I ate them on my walk. So just know, if you ever see me for some reason and you want to get me a gift, get me a good jar of green olives or just any types of olives. I'm down to try all. And like, that would be really good because I really like olives now. But anyways, that's it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna head out to dinner now, but I'm glad we got to chat and yap. I'm gonna upload this video right away. I hope I didn't say too much and I hope I didn't miss any points, but videos almost every single day this week, unless I'm tripping. Unless I am tripping. I'm glad to see myself maybe getting better. I decluttered my house and I handed in brand deals, which if you're a brand watching this, just know I'm deeply so sorry for being the worst client ever, but I'm gonna try to be better. All right, I will see you in the next video. I love you. Comment down below and subscribe. Bye.